hello, Mr. Streamer, would you make an actual tier list that makes sense for the poor casuals? Because the trustable source hurts my brain. Also, Iruku Cinema intro on the tier list videos. Why is E0 T still tier 0 and how is Dara 2 tier 0.5? Why is there 7 tier 0 DPS and how is E0 an extra tier 0.5 blah 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 blah? Why is E0 Huayuan still a tier 0.5 sustain? How many units blah 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 blah? Did they change the tier list update again? I don't think they did, right? Okay, quick look. Wait, those are 0.5s. Did they change it again? Okay, that's tier 0. So bro just lying for fun. Or am I missing something over here? Oh, APOC. Oh. Did I just post this? It was posted 6 days ago. Huh. I think the biggest red flag is this being the only tier 0. Because I swear to God, I see more people using DHPT than Hyacinth. Like, okay, like just be realistic, right? Like, just be realistic. Besides Remembrance Flagship, where else are you gonna be using Hyacinth on for a team that's actually tier 0? Because you're not gonna be running main DPS Blade, right? You're not gonna be running main DPS Jingliu. Maybe for some Mighty mains, but that's pretty much it. Alright. If you want, you could use her with Acheron. Oh wait, where's Acheron? Alright. And then on the other hand, DHPT is gonna be used with every single attack scaling DPS, and it has been a lot, right? And we already know that Elation is attack scaling. So the fact that this is not tier 0 is actually kind of crazy. This is actually kind of crazy. Also, DOT not being in tier 0 is also kind of crazy. Also, I think this is low-key also a little bit crazy. I think this triple tier... Okay, you know what? I have a great post, guys. I have a great post. Chat, what was the name of the bunny again? What was the you know this? The bunny time? Chat, what was the name again? Is it it's time? Time? It's just time. It just says time. The time is coming. Yeah, the time is coming, bro. I give Teep triple tier 0 at best 3 more weeks. By 4.2, I genuinely don't think she's gonna be tier 0 anymore. I think who will be launched tier 0 with this is most likely Yao Guang. Bro, the fact that Yao Guang is lower than Teep with Elation Shield is actually legitimately fucking crazy. RMC. Oh wait, you know, RMC. This is a great unit. But from a casual perspective, you are not running RMC to be worthy of tier 0. Like, there are better units to use as a casual player than an RMC on team. Because most of the time, you are going to be running a sustain. And a lot of where RMC's value come from is, number 1, cost maxing. Right? Do you really think the casual player base gives a flying fuck about cost? Oh my god, look at me, guys. I'm using RMC with the Mimi Lycone for 0. Like, nobody fucking cares, bro. Right? So that's number 1. Number 2, if you're gonna be running RMC with sustain, there are like way better options than RMC. The only exception, I don't think it's an exception. I just think there are like way better slots for RMC if you are gonna be a casual and a sustain, right? Sustainers runs maybe, right? Sustainers runs maybe, but then again, I don't think this tier is for 0 cyclers. So the glaring thing that needs to change right now is Yao Guang needs to go up. I think she will definitely go up by 4.2 because we're going to be getting 2 main push or 1 main push. I don't know who's the main push, but it's going to be double Elation, right? So she's definitely going up. Team is probably going to be going down. Cyrene, she can still stay as long as Remembrance Flagship is still going to be Remembrance Flagship. Dahlia being here without fire. Oh, wait, she is here. Right, okay, Dahlia being here is also going to be okay. Other than that, I think that is the bigger changes I would expect in APOC. I think for this particular APOC, Ezreal can honestly go up. This is a bit too low for Ezreal. Because Negador, when he gets... Wait, are we on Negador? Okay, I don't even know if we are on Negador. But if we are currently on the Negador... Oh, wait, we are, right? Oh, yeah, we are on Negador. Okay, so if we are gonna be on Negador, right? I'm pretty sure Ezreal is gonna be like one of the best DPS. Because the spears are like built for him, right? And on top of that, Phase Xiao is also pretty good against Negador. If you're gonna be running Ezreal as well. So this is a little bit too lenient. I know they don't want to put a unit that's new on launch immediately at tier 0. Because it will make people feel like it's too shield. Alright, so I understand. But definitely gonna be up there in performance. I'ma keep it about these two can probably just go down. It is what it is. Alright, even the APOC, I don't really see them being that high of a usage rate anymore. Zenless with DOT being tier 0 is a little bit sus. This will probably go up. I don't know if Sparksy is still gonna be a main DPS because we are gonna be getting Silver Knight. So maybe she's gonna be a... Wait, where is she as a sub DPS? Oh, they haven't used her as a sub DPS. Okay, to be fair, yeah, she's not a sub DPS yet. So I'm guessing what will happen is this will go up. This will go up here. And then this will either be Silver Knight or even easier. So that is probably what's going to happen. Final easier is not a unit, so it is what it is. This fine. This goes up. When after the buff is probably going to replace Hyacinth. I think Hyacinth is going to go back down. Okay, maybe not go back down, but when is going to be up here. So triple tier 0 is going to be Hyacinth, DHPD, and Huehue. Lingsha is probably going to be a little bit... Okay, I guess 0.5 is kind of okay if they both go up. I would say, after personal experience, criminally fucking underrated, bro. Bro, y'all literally saw me using Bailu. We're sustained with a Bailu better than Gallagher. Because she has insane fucking sustain. And nowadays, all of the endgame content, there's not a lot of cleanse. Or rather, there's not a lot of situations that we care about cleanse, right? So her sustain is absolutely fucking insane. So I would definitely expect her to at least 1.5, right? At least. All right, she was better sustain than Fusion. My bad, guys. It is not against Gallagher. I sustained better with Bailu than Fusion. So that is pretty much that. All these other things is gonna be fine. Gakron is probably gonna die soon. Blade is dead. All these are dead. Oh, Scylla probably goes up. Welt is probably gonna go up. Nobody cares about these units. The Ezreal over here is probably gonna stay here until we get a main DPS. So that is gonna be my quick 2 cents on APOC channels, which I just realized we didn't really have a structure. So, hey, clip channel, if you see this, I'll see you guys on the clip channel. Right, bye-bye. Okay, help me send this one for the clip channel, because we didn't really talk too in-depth here anyways. How about Archer? Okay, chat, the next time they update the tier list, we'll do like a proper tier list video. Because I don't think they did, right? Because they only added Ezreal. It's not a very big change. So I'll wait a little bit more, at least until they get a better update going on. I'm actually way more interested in the anomaly arbitration tier list. They should make one, actually. Okay, actually, now that I think about it, why is there not an anomaly arbitration tier list? Because I feel like anomaly arbitration is like, it's a very broad tier list. And it's not just tied to like a single game mode. So that tier list might be like, it feels like a better version of MOC, essentially. And they already have the data for Anom. So they might as well just have an anomaly arbitration tier list. So yeah, it will be very boss dependent. But every single game mode here is boss dependent. Right? Like between each versions of MOC, Pure Fission and APOC, there's a lot of like environmental and boss changes. So the same thing is gonna be applied for anomaly just at all these 3 modes. So like okay, for example, right, if I make an anomaly arbitration tier list, Remembrance is gonna be tier 0. Because Remembrance has proven to pretty much get a 3-star clear. I think for like consistently, the past 5 anomalies. Granted, the first 4 were shield for Remembrance, but now like with the shield coming off, if you have a full EZO team, you are still getting 3 stars. So I will put Remembrance tier 0 for anomaly. Elation is a bit too early to tell, but Elation is probably going to be tier 0 as well. Break is slightly shield during Sunday, and the boss before that. So I would say probably tier 0.5. Then a lot of other units are probably going to be around 1 to 0.5. So yeah, I would just say strictly on King because Knights have too many different enemies and it's too hard to save. So I would just, like if I were to make an anomaly tier list, it would just be on King. So that is how I would do it. Yep. And also respectfully chat, who the fuck cares if you can't 3-cycle Knight, bro? All you care about is the King. All right, so that's gonna be good. All right, a very, very interesting conversation topic. We'll talk about it a little bit more in the future. Also, every single day, Mr. Burks, that you do not... Wait, how do we... Every single day that you do not take this back, I will make sure that you have this nickname, right? The 3 main push guy. All right, the 3 main push guy for every single day, right? Yep, and there it is. You have coomed your last coom, my man.